Everybody, it's EscalanteXD yet again, and I'm doing another stream of True Vault Hunter mode with Zane. Yay! Oh, what a beautiful day it is. Not really, it's literally dark and cloudy outside, and yeah, fun. I'm starting another stream just to continuing off where I left off on part 1. Which I didn't title it part 1, but you kind of figure already it's part 1. Also using my favorite character, Zane. And this is where I have to wait on the loading screen. Forever. I am seriously sad that I don't get Gingy this time around. Makes me want to cry inside. But I'll be alright. On a further note, it is a great day to game. I will probably do another 45 minutes to an hour of streaming. And I'm back on here. If you forgot what I mentioned last time on what I am using a shield and clone build that I've thought up myself for Zane. Also using my Atlas gun for pretty much almost all of it. I really don't need to change guns too often. And if you want to take a look at the stats real quick, it's a cost-effective optimized Q system Atlas gun. It's a rifle and it does awesome. Hopefully I can find a better version of it. Probably won't find it in True Vault Hunter mode. I got this literally on Mayhem 3 on normal. From what I've read, there's not too much of a difference between in the treasure drops on Mayhem 3 and True Vault Hunter mode Mayhem 3. I haven't unlocked it obviously, so I wouldn't know or be able to speculate for sure. It's just what I heard hearsay. But I have heard that you get a lot more drops. So we'll definitely be looking forward to that as I progress during this storyline. Right now I am on a mission to get started with Sanctuary, and I've done this before, so it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. The fighting can be kind of grueling, so let's just hope it doesn't take forever. Oh, and I can't drive. Awesome. See, still can't drive. No! I am not having a good time right now. I need to basically refresh my mind as it's having technological errors. And I am lost to all hell and back. But I'll find my way. Thank you, map. You'll see me pop in and out of my map quite often. Mostly because I can't remember these maps for the life of me. I mean, I get the general gist of it, but big-ended maps, it's kind of confusing. There's a lot of hoops and turns, and the maps are pretty big in Borderlands 3. You'll notice that as you play as well. Good old Varkids. They're my least favorite. Let's just be honest. Especially when you're doing circle slaughter, they tend to evolve when you put enough damage, or just if you're not paying attention to them at all, they'll just come at you and evolve, and they'll go from badass to super badass, and once they get to a certain point, it's like you're emptying clips non-stop on them. It's almost ridiculous. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to figure out where these monsters are. I hear them in my ear. They're going, or something to that effect. I don't need a voice acting job for Varkids. I do a very poor job of that. And you'll have to forgive me. I'm trying to get used to this. Thankfully, whenever I do get damaged by said Varkids or enemies, I do have a regen ability, which is super useful. Unfortunately, as far as I've seen, I've tried other characters. And I've also seen the build on Gingy's character. Not very much regen ability on there. I believe there's like a grenade ability that allows you to restore health depending on the damage of the grenade. and how many you hit, I'm guessing. She's not using it. I'm pretty sure she will eventually. She was hinting towards changing the build. So hopefully we'll get to see some of that in the future. Hopefully.
Astronaut ship should be nearby. We ain't gonna get all the way to Promethea without one.
Got that astronaut, Ellie?
It's time! Woo! I can't wait to leave Pandora.
And somebody's shooting at me from behind, all corners. Oh, lovely. Here, take a clone. Enjoy it.
How you saw this going?
I don't really need to necessarily kill all these. I could just rush through them, which I might. I don't know. I've been halfway deciding on what I'm going to do. I do enjoy me some good old Guardian leveling. Especially since I'm close to 75 on my Hunter Guardian rank, I believe. Oh yeah, they're just all over the place. I'm gonna throw out my shield, just so I don't get killed. My aim is completely off today. I do like how they manage to make the characters take cover whenever they, you know, shoot at you. It's pretty hilarious, actually, how well they do it. Sometimes you get their little heads sneaking out. Sometimes they're taking cover in the most weirdest places. I almost wish that they had a mechanic for us to take cover, because that would be pretty awesome. You can duck and hide underneath, stuff like that, but it's not nearly as effective as some games that I've played where hiding behind cover almost nullifies damage altogether. Which would be a nice mechanic, especially for how much they come at you through this whole entire game. It's just non-stop belligerent shooting. Which I'm okay with. Just wish I had a better way to defend myself. Aside from my shields, which mean absolutely nothing in Mayhem 3. Which you'll find out. Most of the time, to avoid damage in the higher difficulties, you just end up moving around a lot. Hopefully your, guns don't run out of bullets in the meantime, because you're just going to be doing a lot of inaccurate shooting, which is always fun. Which is why I said in the previous stream that accuracy is king. Obviously, some skill is required, so don't just depend on your guns, depend on yourself as well. And I'm not going to toot my own horn, because obviously I know I'm an amateur at most shooting games. I grew up mostly on RPGs, and since this is technically an RPG, this is more of my style. I have played Destiny and Warframe, very good RPGs, MMOs, very good games. They get a little old after a while, unless you're extremely passionate about it. But I did get pretty far. I'm not going to say that I didn't. I might throw a stream here or there to show you how far I've gotten on it. Because Warframe is one of my favorites. Destiny is not my favorite, but it's still a really good game. And I never actually discredit game makers for how they do it, and they did a really good job. It gets a little grindy towards the end, so that's really my biggest complaint with MMOs in general, is how grindy they can be at times.
I'll get to fuel. I can't believe we're going to Promethea. It'll be good to see some new sights and load some new lows they only see in nature documentaries. She's fuel. Ready to go, killer?
Oh, I'm always ready to go. All day.
Hell?
Oh. And the cutscene. No cutscene. Sorry, you might want to skip ahead if you haven't played through this game. This is a spoiler killer.
No way. Cool.
Let's do this.
I kind of find it funny. I find it kind of funny that some people don't really care about the storyline. They just rush through it and they only want the gameplay, which, you know, I wouldn't, you know, judge anybody based on that. That's how people are, and I won't discredit you for having fun just playing the game instead of rather than enjoying the storyline. Everybody's different. I personally love storylines. I wish I had more time, but as I get older, I've noticed that time is something that you don't get. So most of the time I don't get to fully indulge myself into a good storyline. The last time I've indulged myself was probably playing Final Fantasy 15. Amazing storyline. One of the best RPGs I've ever played. I think they outdone themselves in that one. I'm very excited for Final Fantasy 7 to come out, the remaster. It's going to be great, and I would definitely love to stream that for you guys. I already have it pre-ordered. I believe it's coming out next year, so definitely looking forward to that.
The power from any living thing, even you, Firehawk. Legendary Vault Hunter, Slayer of the Destroyer, Firehawk. So many titles.
I like to take the time to just sit here and admire the artwork that they put into this game. They really come a long way.
Might as well finish you off.
You still get that comic book feel, but you could see the detail and the amount of work they put into it. She just threw her Firehawk like a ragdoll. Poor Lilith. No.
Man, you should have seen your face. You were like, oh my powers. Ty, come on. We're live in 3, 2.
What is up, brothers and sisters? God Queen, Tyrene, coming to you live. We got something real special for you today. Your #1 most requested murder. It's the great heretic herself, the Firehawk.
No lie, when I first saw this scene, I thought they were going to snap her neck.
Smile.
I thought that was the end.
Let's give this Firehawk thing a try. Where my reindeer followers at? Ha! Loving it! But that's not all. Our path to the Great Vault has been revealed. Next stop, Promethea! Don't forget to like, follow, and obey. Don't feel bad, Lil. All legends have to die. You had a good run. I guess? That's just something people say. I don't really believe it.
All right, let's get out of here. I want to see if Katagawa is good on his word. Leave the scraps to the dogs.
Bye-bye now. Thanks for the map. And your powers. I'll make sure to finish what you started. Later, Firehawk. Or whatever you are now.
That was cold. Brings a tear to my eye. How dare they?
It's an ambush! Ah, dang 'em! Door's busted! Take the lift to the catwalk. I'll try to get the door open.
Vault Hunter.
I find it hilarious how they managed to let her keep her powers only for a short time, because she can't do that anymore. I remember when they first introduced it, it was, I believe, Angel for Borderlands 2 who used to talk in your head. It was quite interesting, to say the least, how they use real people in order to communicate with you like that.
I knew them COV sumbitches wouldn't let us leave Pandora without a fight. Well, they're gonna get it.
Slowest elevator ever. Not really. I've seen slower.
Vault Hunter, help me.
Trying. Still getting shot at. I wonder if they put a timer on here, would they actually let Firehawk die? And would you get a game over? That wouldn't be very Borderlands if they could do that. Oh, fun fact. you might see a little icon saying that Atlas has, you know, sent me mail and stuff like that. Usually it's when you get a certain amount of kills, you'll get a new item from that company that, you know, you were using. But you have to use the gun like I think 100 times, kill 100 consecutive times, or just 100 in total. I'm not exactly sure. Here I am talking, getting killed. These are the times where I just whip out my shield and just meta. Oh god. Hate these things. These hardened tanks are a pain in the booty. But they're not nearly as bad as the anointed freaks. Oh, ugh. Had too many running in with those guys. They're a pain in the butt to kill. Yay.
Look what those bastards did to Lil.
How dare they? How Lil is just a useless bomb with the rest of that. Just walk up to him and shoot him in the face. So much to kill, so much to do. Oh, I am off today. My aim is off, everything's off. I am not doing a good job, but that does not mean that I'm discouraged from streaming to you guys. Ah, the anointed guys that I was telling you about. Yeah, they're always fun. This one's one of the easier ones, obviously. They get a little hard on Mayhem and Mayhem 3, and they teleport. Fun fact. Some of them even summon tanks freely. Kind of a pain in the butt.
We gotta go before those cult bastards come back to finish her off.
I love how they have a sense of urgency, yet I don't. Maybe I should. Fastest revive.
All right, come on.
Thanks, Ball Hunter. I'll be all right. Let's get to the ship.
Oh, the mighty have fallen.
You hold on to that astronaut chip for now, hun. Ugh, this is bad, but now ain't the time to talk it through, amigo. We gotta get the hell out of here, and that ship is the safest place I know. BH, get on the ship. We gotta get out of here before more of them COV some bitches attack.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Should I take the elevator? I am not exactly sure how this works. See, I'm bad with maps. Horrible. There's no stairs leading up. How could they? Don't let Claptrap hear me say that. Doesn't like stairs. At all. Period. Ah, there's the stairs. You can always take the ramp. I love how she's still smiling while limping. It's hilarious. They could have put her in more distress. Like, let her have the ugly face while she's like limping around trying to get to where she needs to be. A lot of cutscenes in this part, so I apologize ahead of time. There's not a lot of good gameplay going on, especially from my aim. Oh man, my aim is horrible. The loading times are amazing. When you get a second wind.
Lil, what the hell happened to you?
Her tattoos are gone. Lilith is no longer a siren.
You're saying Tyreen stole Lil's powers? Well, let's hunt down that God Queen bitch and get him right back!
Are you crazy? I say we stay here and build a fort.
To Claptrap's point, can we really take on the Calypsos in our current state? Tyreen's after the power of the vault, and there's no one else who can stop her. We have to get there first. I may not be a siren, but I'm still a Crimson Raider. We all are.
I'm with you, Lil. Through thick and thin. You know which one's which, Stringbang.
That's what I've been saying!
Certain death it is, and I obviously won't pass up a chance to study a new vault. All right, let's get to it.
We ride! Onward to Promethea!
Nobody likes you, Claptrap.
Hey,
Shut
Lil.
up.
Bad luck to take a ship out of orbit without a name.
She's already got a name. Sanctuary.
Sanctuary 3.
Vault Hunter, over here.
Ah, I'm coming. Hold your horses.
Tannis isn't wrong. Tyreen is more dangerous than ever. She's got an army, the map, and my siren powers. Gonna need all the help we can get.
I agree.
Claptrap, what intel do we have on Promethea?
Ah, Promethea, a shining metropolis and the home of the Atlas Corporation. It's the most technologically advanced planet in this arm of the galaxy.
Atlas, huh? Have to convince them to help us find the vault before the Calypsos do. Killer, plug in that astronav chip so we can set a course for Promethea.
No problem. If only things were that easy.
Get the hell out of here.
Brace yourselves. This baby's sporting an implosion drive. That means you gotta be real careful with it. A single miscalculation could end this adventure real quick.
Boring. I got this. Onward to Promethea!
Oh god.
Claptrap, wait! Claptrap, what did you do?
I'm bloody flying!
What in the hell? We got a whole breach. Pressure's falling.
Ah! Whoa!
I'm not showing that whole breach anymore.
That's because the only thing standing between this ship and space is my ass. My ass saved all your asses.
One sec,
And you
y'all.
almost killed
I'll
us.
reboot the grav generator.
My kind of flying. Glad that's over. Damn it! The drive's busted. Nav and propulsion too. Until we get our systems online, we're dead in the sky. Ellie, how long's that gonna take?
Keep your skinny pants on, Lil. I'm working on it.
Jeez,
Do what you
thanks,
can,
Claptrap.
Fast. Vault Hunter, go check on the rest of the crew. See if anyone needs help.
Yeah, no problem.
Claptrap, keep your ass in that hole.
You can count on me.
Damn,
Is there anyone
Claptrap.
there? Hello? Follow the clinical sound of my voice.
Tannis? We playing hide and seek?
Don't worry about me. I'm all right. Just staying warm. The thermal control system malfunctioned during the hull breach. You'll need to reboot it. Such curious internal order. Just a moment. Almost there.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Surprisingly comfortable, you know? Like a fleshy sleeping bag, although I do feel a bit viscous. Thank you for bringing my lab back to a survivable temperature. You should go see if anyone else requires assistance. I will contact you if any other devices require punching.
Oh yeah. I think it all requires punching. All day. I guess I should check on Marcus. Now, Sanctuary is a little confusing. Lots of up and down. pretty sure you get used to it, unless you're bad with directions, like me. I'm pretty bad with directions. Actually, downright awful. I still have to use a GPS wherever I go, unless it's to work. I gotten used to going to work. But other than that, completely lost. Most of the time, I have my girlfriend show me where I'm supposed to go all the time.
Quick, do something.
Sure, why not?
Thanks, but my firing range is still on fire.
Ah, the good old firing range. I still haven't got that achievement. I'm almost at 100%. I just need a few more things. The firing range, and I believe I need to open that chest that needs a key. And I do have keys. I just have been a little bit kind of limited on how much I do with the keys. I want to see if I get better treasure by waiting till I unlock Mayhem 3 on True Vault Hunter mode, see if I get better treasure. I mean, I know it's a long shot, but I would love to just save it. You only get one every time you get a shift code. So they're pretty rare, especially in Borderlands 3. I haven't seen too many shift codes come out. And by the time I started looking for them, there's only a few that were still active. So I only have 3, I believe. And I don't necessarily have the time to keep on going back and forth.
Let us out! We're trapped! That maniac locked us in here!
My bladder is gonna explode!
I feel
Those
you.
doors should be working fine. Someone locked those poor bastards in before takeoff. Get them out of there, BH.
Damn claptrap.
We're saved!
That robot is insane! Shut up! He said he'd punish us if we told anyone.
Claptrap, did you imprison our crew?
You mean the intergalactic interns/slaves? Of course! I locked them all in a small room to ensure their unwavering loyalty. It's Management 101.
Lord.
I'm gonna say this once. No slaves.
No slaves for a week. Got it. Recruit, since I can't use my prison cells anymore, I guess you can use one as your personal bunk. Enjoy, Recruit. Maybe I'll come by and admire/judge your room's feng shui later.
Nice going, Ball Hunter. I found a problem. Blown entropy accelerator. I got a spare one in the cargo bay. Come help me out, will you?
That's so conveniently located.
Blown entropy accelerator ain't no thing. Got loads of spare parts in the cargo bay. And some special gear I was saving for you.
Yep, everything's on fire.
Ah, hell. We gotta cut our losses and vent the cargo bay.
Goodbye, stuff.
Well, there goes the grapple grabber, the jetpack, and all the left-handed guns. Guess it wasn't meant to be. But if Earl didn't get sucked out into the icy mall space, he should have a spare entropy accelerator.
Earl's got a lot of stuff. Lord knows where he gets it if he never leaves.
Earl, wake the hell up! Our ship's dead in the water and we need your help!
What you want?
An entropy accelerator.
I'm busy. Now scram!
Just hand over the entropy accelerator, Earl.
I don't see your name on the door, whatever your name is.
Hand over that part or I'm gonna twist you into a pretzel and fondue your ass.
Fair enough. I'd give it to you if you had something worth my while, but you don't. So get lost, freeloader.
Earl, it's been a day, amigo. Don't test me.
You ain't got squat. No sail.
Earl, you... Vault Hunter, he's locked in there tight. Maybe if you had some more iridium, he'd be willing to trade.
I do have
Go talk
iridium.
to my mama at the bar. She keeps all kinds of currency around just in case.
I know this is introductory, but I've already done this. Can I just give him some of my iridium? Oh well. This is the best way to introduce their characters to you, so I guess it somehow works. Kinda wish they would have shortened it up though.
Hey, got any spare change?
The name's Moxie. What's yours, sugar?
It's Zane. We had a weekend at the casino. Did you forget me?
Guilty as charged.
Quit thirsting up our new Vault Hunter, Ma. We're in the crap. We need some iridium to fix the ship.
Have you tried my slots? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Goodbye for now.
Well, would you look at that? You've got the magic touch.
Or maybe you do.
Come back anytime, sugar. I've got a few other games we could play.
All right, VH, go give that turd Blossom Earl what he wants.
See, I'm lost again. I have no idea where I'm going. Ah, there's downstairs. Good times, good times. Almost there, people.
You want a damn prize or something? Well, I'm tired of looking at you. Scram! You can have the damn who's or what's it. Come back, never.
Well, that was a bitch and a half. Now go install that new entropy accelerator. We gotta get a move on.
That's what I was saying, but side quests. Side quests. Side quests. Too many of them. Way too many of them. It's alright though. I forgive the game. Or do I? Dun dun dun! Just kidding, just kidding. How do I get upstairs? Oh, there's a ladder. Sweet. Almost there, folks. We get to go to our next mission.
Oh yeah, she's purring like a skag with a belly full of bandit. We're back online, Lil. Head to the bridge, VH. Let's get out of here.
Thank goodness. I don't like being stuck here. Actually, it took a lot longer when I first started. Sadly.
Hey, Lil,
especially since I didn't know what I was doing.
Thought you might have just, you know... While you were gone, Troy whipped up a propaganda vid for our followers. Galaxy premiere! Check it out. You're a star.
Well, that's gotta be humiliating.
Looking good, Firehawk. Better hurry up and get to Promethea. See you later. Have a good war.
Say what you will about those guys, but their production value is through the roof!
Shut up,
Ignore
Cat.
them. We've got work to do. Vault Hunter, let's get out of here. For real this time. Take us to Promethea. Here we go.
Here we go.
I was actually hoping when I started True Vault Hunter mode that I had access to all the previous worlds I visited, but I have to do that all over again. It's kind of sad, really.
Well, we arrived in one piece. That's a first. What the hell? That's a Malawan fleet.
I thought this was an Atlas planet. Something ain't right, Lil.
Looks like we aren't the only ones with their eye on Promethea. Vault Hunter, over here. Listen, about what happened on Pandora. We can't let anything slow us down. You're gonna have to pick up the slack for me. Can I count on you?
I got your back, Commander.
Of course.
Good. Now let's make contact with Atlas. If anyone knows where the vault is, it's them.
Oh, yay.
I'm not picking up it.
At least there's one good thing about this whole thing. Guardian rank levels.
Maliwan must be jamming their comms. Wait, here's something.
Alice, come on, come in! We're being overrun! Send reinforcements!
Sounded like an Atlas distress call. They need help down there. Getting Atlas on our side would be a good start to finding the vault here. If we can back them up, maybe they'll help us. Or at least not kill us while we search. That distress call was coming from the city outskirts. We need to get you down to the surface, but we don't have access to the Promethean fast travel network.
Way
Not
ahead of you,
yet.
Lil. Vault Hunter, come down to the cargo bay and let's chat.
It's a lot of back and forth in the beginning. I forgot how tedious this whole was. It was pretty fun and enjoyable when I first started, but now that I'm doing it all over again, I'm just like, oh, this is a chore. I don't want to do it. It's awful. I'll figure it out eventually. I know. Some of you guys are like, oh, you should have took that way or this way. Well, I'm sorry, but I suck.
Right, so I rigged up our drop pod with a fast travel unit. Once you're planet side, it'll hook up with a local network and you can come right back up. Now, it won't be what you call comfortable or trustworthy or safe by any measure. I'm just listing things, ain't no but at the end of that. Except these two hands you've been checking out. I saw you. Anyway, get in and I'll launch you.
If only they had a scene for how they launched me. It would have been hilarious. Ultimate even. Amazing! Oh, I'm so bored. I just want to kill things. So bad. Every day. Alright. So now we get to enjoy the good old Promethea. And fighting probably insects, mostly. And bandits. Mostly bandits. Every day. All day. Yep, if I wore that armor, I'd probably strike a pose too.
That looked like a rough ride. Still with us, killer?
I am.
Worst thing that ever happened to me. Let's do it again!
As long as you're alive. Looks like Ellie got you within the city limits. Go find whoever made that distress call.
Ratchets are a pain in the butt. I don't know if anybody ever had to deal with Ratchets in the other game. I'm not sure. I can't remember about Ratchets. It might have been on the prequel, but they hit so hard that it's ridiculous. Their melee attacks are completely ridiculous. I cannot believe how badly they damage you every time they hit you. Luckily for me, I'm actually quite used to avoiding melee attacks, and I also have a clone that takes pretty much all the damage for me, so I don't have to worry about that as much. But good lord, just letting them group up on you is a bad idea.
How did they beat us here?
Second wind is probably a lifesaver on those, unless you have a crappy gun. Well, and then you're screwed. And lord, would you be screwed. Better than bullets shooting at you, though.
I live for this! You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo!
2 status effects at 1. I actually never seen that. That was the first time for me.
We've been here for ages. Oh, thank Lilith for the cool powers. This Firehawk thing rules. Oh, have fun, bye.
Lots of bandits. There's some clone action for you guys. Enjoy it. You're totally running. Oh. Electricity feels so good.
It's a psycho!
Time to set you straight.
Nothing like cover when you're getting shot at.
Yeah, cover's nice. With those shield guys, generally the best way to go about them is to either shoot them in the hand, the leg, or hit them with your hand and just shoot them up after they, you know, stumble backwards. Make sure to have a quick gun when you do that, because if you don't, you're probably going to get murdered. And his shield's going to go back up and he's going to hit you with it.
Hold them off! Bloody hell, that got a bit mucky. I thought we were sorted back there. Hey, you! Over here!
Oh, man.
Slag me! You've got some good timing. These bandits somehow got their hands on some wicked Malawan guns. Oh, right, I'm Lorelei. Did Reese send you?
Reese? No clue, sorry.
My boss, CEO of Atlas. We're at war with Malawan. Not from around here, are you? Now all these maniacs show up all over the city screaming about some vault.
That's those Calypso's shitheads. I'm trying to beat them to the vault myself.
The Calypsos? Those yammering EchoNet arseholes with the cult? Well, I got no slagging clue about vaults, but Reese would know. Come on, I gotta tell him about our new bandit problem anyway. I'll introduce you.
I'd rather not talk about this. I'd rather just loot. Just kidding. I'll talk about it. Actually,
I'm good to go here. Place is compromised anyway. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm always ready. Let me sell my stuff though. Okay, so I guess I'm not ready. Wow. I'll sort through these later. Not exactly something I want to do at this very second, but I could sell through pretty much all my uncommons because I don't ever use them. Although I have seen some uncommons that are brutally a lot better than most guns I've seen. Only issue is they don't have that special oomph I'm looking for.
Grab some wheels. We need to drive through the spillways, and there's always trouble.
Hey, recruit. 7 years ago, I started the class list service to connect people in need with heroes like you. Look, I forgot the password. But hey, these requests are only 7 years old, so I bet these people still need help / are alive.
Malawan pushed
7
most
years
of
from
the
now.
Atlas forces back to HQ, but I've got a small team working behind enemy lines. I have to make sure they haven't been overrun with all these bandits running around.
Apparently I have to meet Ace Barrett in 2 different areas. Okay. Dealers and dealers. In the beginning, in normal mode, you generally have to steal a lot of these and hijack them and bring them to low. I still haven't completely done all of them. There's some paint jobs I'm missing, and I think a few parts here and there. It gets a little tedious, so I haven't really started doing that yet. I probably won't start that anytime soon. I got pretty much the parts I want. Some people are completionists though, and they'll probably want to do it. I'm not too far from being a completionist myself, considering I'm a trophy hunter as well, but at this very moment, there's no trophies about getting all the vehicles, so I'm not even going to bother. Because that's just the way I am.
No gravity!
Vault Hunter? What are you doing up in here?
Something about a lost staff, Boyle.
Alright guys, it's already hitting the 45-minute mark, and I guess I'll probably end the stream here. Okay, I'm definitely going to end the stream here, but I'm glad to spend some time with you and let you see a little bit more of the game. I'll probably be back on possibly tomorrow. If you liked what you watched and you want to see some more, just like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye!